What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTP Sports for Game 5, as we try to forget about the past two games, as we try to forget about the nightmare that was the Philadelphia Phillies in the last two games, especially last night when you had a 5-2 lead in, what was it, the 7th inning, and you found a way to blow it because every single reliever from the 7th inning on could not find a way to throw strikes. It is an absolute joke that that was the case. And we'll leave it at that. Offense didn't do as much as I would like, but you still had the lead at the end of the day. All your pitchers needed to do was throw strikes, and you probably would have won, but that's not the case anymore. It's a series tied at 2-2. Your ace is on the bump. Zack Wheeler's on the bump going up against Zack Allen, repeat of Game 1. And from what it looks like right now, the Phillies might be trying to change it up a little bit. They're going with the red jerseys today for the final road game in this series, before Game 6 on Monday back at Citizens Bank Park, which that game will be at 5 o'clock. But the most important thing right now is getting a 3-2 series lead. You have to win tonight. You have to win tonight. You cannot go back home down 3-2. Even though we all know the story of you guys being at home, being a really good home team, there's still a lot of pressure on you. Diamondbacks are playing with house money. They just are. You gotta win. You gotta win. You gotta win tonight. And that's only the thing that matters, man. Man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Man, oh man. What's up, boys? What's up, Corey? What's up, Thriller? Yeah, I have been enjoying Spider-Man 2. Sorry I haven't been able to live stream that for you boys. It's, I've been trying to figure out shit with my game capture. I think I finally did, because the past, like, when I've been using it, it's been like flickering black, and then I just switched the HDMIs, so I switched the two HDMIs to the different ports, and I guess the flicking situation disappeared. It hasn't been doing that for the past couple of days, so I think I fixed that problem. So when we do get an off day, hopefully in the next, whenever, we're not going to have an off day tomorrow night because that's Eagles-Dolphins Sunday Night Football, so another game that is past 8 o'clock, which I'm going to be up until 2 a.m., so that's fun. Then we're going to have, Monday's a 5 o'clock game, so there might be a little wiggle room depending on the case. And then if there is a Game 7, that'll be Tuesday at 8 o'clock most likely, so it'll basically be a waiting process at this point. So, the thoughts about today's game, I'm not confident. I'm not confident in, I'm not confident, man. I came into the, Game 3 all with confidence in the world. It's amazing how that much that switch flips on a dime. Man, like I'm so lost in confidence that I can't even say my English properly. That's how we're going right here. That's how we're going, man. That's how we're going, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. How you doing, Sean? How you doing? Have to win the first inning, set the tone of the first game early. They need to. They haven't been able to do that. And that's what they were doing basically every game at home throughout the entire playoffs. They haven't been able to set the tone on the road in the first inning. They just haven't been able to. Changing your approach, going with the Flyers had instead of the Phillies had. Interesting. Well, the Flyers, they are going to be on in the background. They are playing Dallas at the same time, so that'll be an interesting watch. I think Sam Erson's getting his first start of the season, so we'll see how he is on the new regime here. And I'm assuming Emil Andre and Yegor Zamula are both in the lineup tonight, with Mark Stahl being out 4 to 6 weeks with his hand injury. So it'll be a test for both of these kids now in the lineup, because we still don't know when Rasmus Ristolainen is coming back. Like, seriously, he's the new Ryan Ellis at this point. We have no idea what the hell is wrong. He's just, he played a preseason game, went on the IR, and has been gone ever since at this point. Even though he actually does show up to the games, he does sit in the press box. It's not like Ryan Ellis when he just doesn't show up. But, yeah, this will be interesting. This will be very interesting on what happens. Probably watch the Flyers game and listen to the Phillies. Tomorrow night, Eagles wear the Kelly Greens from the 80s. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That should be exciting. But I already know Tyreek Hill and Tua Tagovailoa is going to torch our non-existent secondary. So Jalen Hurts really needs to match that tomorrow. And I really hope they come out with a purpose tomorrow. The Eagles do. And same thing with the Phillies tonight. We need the vibes back, man. We need the good vibes back in this city. Eagles lost on Sunday. That killed all the vibes, even though the Phillies did win Monday and Tuesday in games 1 and 2. The vibes have been dead ever since that Eagles loss, in my honest opinion. It really has been. It really has been.
Zack wins 6 innings with 2 earned runs as you check that Phillies batting order with Schwarber, Turner.
You're watching the Michigan game, you're a football, watching the Phillies at times, paying attention to the Flyers. That might be the thing for some Philly fans tonight, but, you know, the Flyers will be back around. Phillies are always going to be the main priority until they're done. You know what I mean? Yeah, Frost is still in the doghouse. They've been winning without Frost in the lineup, and they've been playing really good hockey, so I don't blame them for keeping him out. You know what I mean? The Flyers stole the vibes. Well, Zack Gallen, look at his splits on the road and home. It's drastically different. He is a much better pitcher at home than on the road. Look at the ERA. It's almost like exactly 2 ticks lower. You think Harper goes deep tonight? You haven't been predicting it a little bit, Sean, so maybe that's the thing they needed. Maybe that's what they needed. So Longoria is back at third base. He's not DHing anymore. But I would assume it's basically, besides Rivera, it'll be the same lineup for the Diamondbacks. And same lineup for the Phillies as usual. No changes. No changes at all. So you got to win with the guys that, you know, you've been winning with, and they got to get back on track. Offense, you know, Zach Wheeler, as much of a dog as Zach Wheeler is, your offense needs to do more, man. Offense needs to do more. You can't win if you don't score, regardless of what Zach Wheeler does. Oh, you can hear the TPS broadcast. Let me turn that off. Let me turn that off. I did not realize that. I did not realize that. Did not realize that the stream was playing the audio there. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Yeah, I know there is a copyright situation if the sound does stay. I turned it off. I completely forgot that was still, like, sometimes when I turn my OBS on, I forget that I still have the sound system from the voicemails on, and that basically just uses, you know, the sound from Google Chrome. So I forgot that was still on. But if it wasn't playing for that long, I think we're good. I just turned it on from, so it probably only played for like a minute at best. So we'll be fine. When the Vegas Golden Knights struggled to close out the Dallas Stars, I mean, who knows, man? It's still anybody's series. Anything could still happen. It's not that the Phillies are fully dead. It's just right now I have no confidence because of the way they've been playing. Like, Zach Wheeler's got to give you length today because your bullpen's gassed. So I have no idea who you're going to call out of the bullpen first. So that's going to be confusing. But let's see what happens here, you know. Gallen's already having issues with his pitch comm. Oh, boy. Already having pitch comm issues. I hope that's the case. Hope that's the case, Austin. Like I said, it's no knock on Wheeler. It's just your team has to do more around it. Know what I mean? We're already having fucking pitch comm issues, man. Maybe that's a sign of good things to come. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Cam Atkinson, he had done a couple of bingos in the game against Edmonton. Yeah, ups his trade value. We all know he's not the future. We're not talking about Sean Walker's rip, though. That snipe that he had. Sean Walker, defenseman of the future. Huh? Huh? What? Huh? What? I hope you might have to use Lorenzen today. Might have to. Let's see. Here comes the first pitch here to Kyle Schwarber. Is he going to be aggressive? He does not. That is a ball for the first pitch of the game. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Takes that low for ball 2. What's the RIP, Corey? What's the RIP? Comes the 2-0 pitch here to Kyle. A little bit inside, but called a strike. Did something happen, Corey, because you said RIP? I have no idea what the justification is for that. Comes the 2-1 pitch here. Kyle lines it, puts it in the perfect spot. That's my leadoff hitter. Oh, Sandstrom's the backup? Oh, Taiwan walk. Wait, is Carter Hart hurt? Is Hart playing? Is Hart starting or is Ersson hurt? I think that's Ersson, right? Yeah, because Sandstrom's on the bench, so something happened. Yeah, Ersson's so is Hart just getting a full day off regardless? Because I never saw anything about Carter Hart, so I guess Torch is just giving him a full day off regardless. So Sandstrom's the backup. Well, Kyle Schwarber with the leadoff chopper in the perfect spot. Here comes Trey Turner. First pitch. He swings first pitch and sends that to right field. That'll be the first out. The most un-Schwarber hit ever. Yeah, I think it's since Hart started the first 2 games, Torch is just giving him the full day off regardless, so even if he's not going to be in a backup role. I think that's the reason. There's Bryce here. Bryce has been very quiet with the bat lately. Comes first pitch. Takes that inside for ball 1. Harper is 3 for 12 in this series. Comes the 1-0 here. Come on, Bryce. He's gonna rip that one foul. So far, Gallen's only using the off speed, it looks like. Harper looks like he's just going no stride the entire time here. Comes the 1-1. Swing at the changeup. Oh boy. Comes the 1-2 here. Takes that. Yeah, Gallen's going heavy off speed to Schwarber and Harper. Definitely the different game plan than he had in game 1. Comes the 2-2 here. Takes that knuckle curve again for ball 3. Comes 3-2. Harper rips that up the middle. That'll be a base hit. There you go. 2 runners on here for Alec Boehm. 2 singles, 2 base runners. Nice stuff. As Dallas gets the first goal of the game. Who scored the goal for Dallas? Holy shit. Let's see what happened here. Oh, we have a turnover in the neutral zone. Who was that? And just rips it by Ersson. Who turned that puck over? Who turned that puck over? Wyatt Johnston? That was Sealer that turned it over. Here comes the pitch to Bohm. Takes it inside for strike one. Come on, Bomer. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and miss at a fastball right down the dick. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Going up. Bohm pups it up. That's most likely going to be caught. And that'll be the second out. It's going to be another wasted opportunity here. Because it's sure shaping up to be. So far, both lefties got the hit and two righties popped up. So here comes Bryce and Stott with 2 runners on and 2 outs. First pitch. Stott tried to put down a bunt, but he takes that for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. On the outside corner for strike 1. Comes the 1-1. Up high for ball 2. Comes the 2-1 pitch here to Stott. 18 pitch here for Gallen. Stott rips it to the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Is Schwarber rounding third? Yes, he's going home. Play from Carroll. Schwarber is safe. Bryce gets the third there. Good shit there from Stotty. Phillies get on the board first. Stott needed that badly. Hanging curveball. Stott gets a nice piece of wood on it. And he took advantage of Carroll's bad arm. Here comes JT with 2 runners on and 2 out. Come on, JT. Comes first pitch. The biggest hanger in the fucking world, JT somehow swings and misses at it. Comes the 0-1. It takes another pitch. What do we do? Bryce is trying to go home. Oh, he scores! Oh, and Moreno's hurt. Moreno's hurt. Oof. Jesus, hopefully Moreno's okay. Hopefully he's okay. Definitely don't want to see that. And that's not even like it's just unfortunate circumstances there. Bryce is not trying to hit him. The throw took him in the Bryce. Yeah, Moreno's just sitting there. Yeah, it wasn't the best throw from Marte. Yeah, that wasn't a good throw. Oof. Took an elbow right to the head. Hopefully he's good. Yeah, Bryce trying to make sure he's okay. So now Stott moved over to third base on the bad throw. So JT has a runner at third here. Oh, Dallas scores again. 2-0. Yeah, so Stott was going. He was going to be out by a mile. Unless this was, like, set up for something here. You know what I mean? Oof. Every time I see that replay of the elbow, just, ugh, that makes me cringe. Good thing he's okay, though. Here comes JT 0-2. Takes that for ball one. Comes the 1-2 here to JT. He's going to hit that to right to the shortstop. Perdomo makes the play, and JT's out. It's a good play by Perdomo. Freaking JT hit that on the freaking right off the barrel. Just in the perfect position. Flyers never win in Dallas. That definitely is the truth. Who's bringing the puck up right now? Well, we're going to see how Zack Wheeler looks like in the first inning here. How many innings does the lead hold up? Hopefully with Wheeler, it's, you know, it leads for a while, man. We need a really good version of Zack tonight. Yeah, definitely a lot of hard hit balls this inning. Definitely a lot of heart. But I think, Sean, I think Schwarber's was the hardest hit of all. Schwarber's was the hardest hit of all. That little dainty freaking single to the left side. Schwarber hit that 30 miles off the bat. 30 miles off the bat. And he gets a single out of it because he hit it in the perfect spot. Bryce with 108, rip up the middle. Stott only hit that 90. I thought he hit it harder. And then JT 101. Well, Dallas starts lead 2-0 and the Phillies lead 2-0. I don't know if that's something. I don't know if the Flyers are just handing their magic over the Phillies. Maybe that's the case. I have no fucking clue. So I'm not going to say anything. Rocket by Kyle. Looks like a repeat of the Ottawa game. The talent discrepancy between Dallas and the Flyers is, oh yeah, that is definitely obvious. It's like weird that you don't think about that when they played Edmonton, but Edmonton has just been off to such a terrible start this year. I guess that just, means something. But Dallas, yeah, the talent-wise, there's going to be so many teams this year that the Flyers play that they're just outclassed talent-wise. Chris Mayer with his first F-bomb of the night. Up, Flyer score. Up, Joel Farabee potting home the garbage. Corbin Carroll leading it off. First pitch here from Zack. Outside for ball 1. Oh boy, fastball 94. I don't like that. Ooh, a nice play by Brink there. Nice play by Brink. Zack's Wheeler's only touching 94 on the fastball. I don't like that. So Bobby Brink gets another assist on a Farabee goal, so that's nice to see. Comes the 1-1 pitch here to Carroll. Swing and miss at the slider. It's 1-2. Comes the 1-2. Come on, Zack. Does Carroll offer? He does not. 2-2. But we got to look at going to the Flyers goal. You got to look at that play by Brink, dude. The puck was bouncing in the air off of Wedgwood, and it went right to his stick, and he played it perfectly. 2-2 to Carroll. Up high for ball 3. Come on, Zack. Comes the 3-2 pitch here. Fouled that ball off. Comes 3-2 again. Outside for ball 4. Oh boy. JT wanted that pitch. That's not a good sign. Let's see where that pitch was. It's outside the strike zone. It's outside the strike zone. Here comes Ketel Marte with a runner on. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 96 that time. 1 strike. Is Carroll going to try to be aggressive here? Comes the 0-1 pitch. He's not going. Marte swings at the second pitch. Strike 2. Come on. Comes the 0-2 again. Takes that one for ball 1. Comes the 1-2. That went off the knob of the bat. For some reason I thought that hit Marte, but it went off his knob of the bat foul. Come on, Zack. We need you here, man. Our bullpen's fucking gassed. Comes the 1-2 again here to Marte. 1-2. Marte takes that for ball 2. Come on, Zack. You got to throw it in the strike zone, man. Comes 2-2. Quick step. And Marte will ground that to Bryce and Stock. Get the first base, Bryce. That'll be the first out. Carroll does get the second, but it's a first out. Now it's going to be Moreno with 1 out. Come on. Come on, Zack. Comes first pitch to Moreno. Takes that right down the middle for strike 1. Okay, fastball's back at 97 for Wheeler. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Moreno hits that right past Trey Turner. Carroll made a mistake there. Carroll made a mistake. Carroll should have scored on that. Carroll should have scored on that. Come on, Zack. First pitch. Slider in there for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Couldn't hold up on that fastball. It's 0-2. Come on, Zack. Get this out here. Comes the 0-2. Outside for ball 1. Just missed. Comes the 1-2 pitch here. Come on, Zack. Fastball gets him to swing and miss. That's 2 outs. Huge out there. I believe that's who's up next. I'm assuming Fam's the DH, so is Fam still after Walker, or are they going like lefty, righty, lefty, whatever they're doing? So Pavin Smith is playing. Comes the first pitch. Takes it outside for ball 1. So Tommy Pham's not playing. Interesting. It makes sense because Pavin Smith has been really good off the bench for them. 3 for 4 in this series, and he batted 188 in the regular season. Go figure. Here comes 1-0. He's got to foul that off. Come on, Zack. Settle down here, man. Comes the 1-1 pitch here. Come on, Zack. Need this. And Smith's going to ground that. Great play by Bryce. Great play by Bryce. That's the end of the inning. Zack Wheeler escapes the threat. Corbin Carroll made a huge mistake on the base pass because he probably should have scored on that single by Moreno. Phillies escaped the inning, still up 2-0. That's huge pitching there by Wheeler. Huge pitching there. Okay, here's the thing, boys. I never saw this, but apparently Ranger Suarez is an option in the bullpen today. Ranger is going to be a bullpen option today. Yeah, was it like 21 pitches from Zack? Yeah, definitely not a fan of that. It's just everything is just like so emphasized because of your bullpen usage. I mean, you need people in the bullpen today that can pitch, and today would be Ranger Suarez's usual bullpen game or bullpen session, so it makes sense, I guess. You need every arm available to you as possible out of the bullpen. That, I think Seraphony's probably going to be available. Strom's probably going to be available. I don't think Hoffman's available. I don't think they're going to use Alvarado. Lorenzen's probably going to be available depending on the score. Kimbrel is going to be used if needed, I would assume. I don't know, man. You got to get as much runs as you can in this game, in my opinion. So it's going to be 7, 8, and 9 for the Phillies here in the top of the second. Excuse me. Kimbrel in the witness protection program. That comes to first pitch to Nick. He didn't whiff first pitch, Sean. He didn't whiff. Takes it for ball 1. He did not whiff on a pitch in the dirt so far. Nick is overdue for a fucking hit. 1 for 13 in the series, and that one hit was the home run in game 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes it for ball 2. But you also got to say, Gallen already has 24 pitches too, so the pitch count for him isn't the best either right now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Don't give him anything help here, Nick. That's ball. Okay. Two 1. Comes a 2-1. Takes that for ball 3. Stars are on the power play here. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Castellanos. Fouls that ball away, which would have been ball 4. Comes 3-2. Castellanos chops that foul. Another pitch that would have been ball 4. Oh, we got a shorty. We got a shorty for Travis Konechny. Game tied at 2. Back-to-back games with a shorty for the Flyers. Oh, Heiskanen turned the puck over. Cates poked it up, and Konechny went off for the races. Comes a 3-2 again to Castellanos. He takes that for ball 4. Good at bat there, Nick. Good at bat there. Maybe that's the Phillies' game plan today. Make Gallen pitch as much as possible. Here comes Brandon Marsh. Comes first pitch here to Marshy. Takes that for strike 1. Comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss there at the fastball. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Marsh is going to hit that up the middle. He might be safe. And no, he's not, of course. And a double play. Here's Rojas with 2 outs. Oh, 2 already to Rojas. Comes the 0-2. Takes that for ball 1. Did the Phillies trade Syndergaard from Marsh? I'm not sure if that was Moniak for Marsh. I think it was Moniak for Marsh, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could have been No. They didn't trade Syndergaard for Marsh. They traded Rojas, hits it down the right field line, but that'll be a nice play by Walker to get the final out. What was I trying to say? No, the Phillies traded Moniak for Syndergaard, I believe. And then they traded Logan O'Hoppe for Marsh, I believe. I think that was the trades that happened. Need a good hitting year from Wheeler. Yeah, it just seems like the Dbacks are always in the perfect position. Farabee and Konechny have the goals for the Flyers. Jazz. It's Farabee and Konechny. Konechny had a shorty, and Farabee potted home a nice pass from Bobby Brink again. My freaking left foot won't stop freaking twitching, boys. It's the nervous twitch. Well, Flyers are in the intermission now, tied 2-2. Penn State still blows. What did Penn State do today? I'm assuming Penn State lost. Unless they're playing right now, I have no idea. Jeez, yeah, Penn State did lose. What's Penn State's record? They're 6-1. So that was their first loss of the season, okay. And that was to a division rival in Ohio State. Penn State's offense is worse than the Phillies. How are they 6-0 then? Were they just playing a bunch of scrubs? Well, here's Gurriel to lead it off. He will take that for strike one. So it'll be 6, 7, and 8 for the Diamondbacks. Comes the 0-1. Fouls that away. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Way upstairs for ball 1. Comes the 1-2 pitch. Way upstairs again for ball 2. Come on, Zack. Can't get ahead of guys and then just completely miss the strike zone. Comes a 2-2. And Gurriel will chop that to Bryson Stott at second. Stott makes the great throw over the Bryce Harper. That'll be the first out. Good play there by Stotty. Comes Alec Thomas. He's going to hit that to center field, but Rojas is under it. He calls off Marsh. That's a nice quick second out. What do the Birds do tomorrow? Hopefully they come out with a purpose, because their secondary is going to get torched by Tyreek Hill. So their offense needs to step up. I need to see the best offensive game this season from your Eagles tomorrow. If it's going to be an offensive showcase, I need offense to showcase tomorrow. Here comes the first pitch to Longoria. Takes that on the outside corner for strike one. Comes the 0-1 to Longoria. Upstairs for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch here to Longoria. Just outside for ball 2. Here comes the 2-1. Longoria fouls it away. 2-2. Comes a 2-2. Longoria swings and misses. That's a good inning from Zack Wheeler. Definitely helps with the pitch count. Yeah, the Eagles need to run the ball more, too. They got to give DeAndre Swift the ball. What's Miami's defense like? Because I know their offense is most likely the best. Their offense is the best in football. What's their defense like? Like, what's their run defense? What's their pass defense like? So what's the thing there? I know Jalen Ramsey is still out, so he's not going to be playing, so that'll benefit us in the passing game, hopefully. Every time we say, like, when a main, secondary guy is out for the other team, we say that's a benefit for our passing game, and still, yet again, it's only A.J. Brown getting open. Know what I mean? Oh, Fanglo coaches them. Tim, is that an answer to the Dolphins' defense not being good? Kelly Green, we can't lose. We better win with the fucking Kelly Green jerseys on. I'll wear my Kelsey jersey tomorrow. I'm a Kelly Green Kelsey. Dolphins' defense is below average. Okay. Okay, so okay, Gannon on steroids is what he is. Okay. So honestly, you could say the Dolphins are kind of comparable to last year's Eagles. They have honestly, I wouldn't want to say that. You know what I mean? Because the Eagles last year to start the year were just like unbeatable. They were just a fantastic team. Sadly, they didn't finish the job, but you know what I mean. You're holding out for the Coop rolls. Yeah, I was really debating on who to get for the Kelly Green jerseys when they released. I was like, do I want to get a current player or do I want to get a player that's more of a legacy type of guy that, you can always wear or something like that? So I went with Kelsey because Kelsey's an all-time Eagle. Even though he's still playing, he's going to go down as one of the greats Eagles history, basically, so. So we're going to have the top of the lineup up for the Phillies again here in the third. Got to do some more damage here to Gallon. Let's see if Schwarber can top his single. Desperation Reno May uniform. Come on, Kyle. Let's see what we can do here. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Change up. That would have been a strike regardless, so. Comes the 0-1 pitch here from Gallon. Schwarber hits that into the air, but it's going to stay in the outfield for Thomas. That'll be the first out. I don't like these quick outs. Comes Trey Turner. First pitch to him. Takes that for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Ball one. Cutter down low. Comes the 1-1 a Trey. Does he hold that swing? He does. That'll be ball two. Never mind. They decided to check it at the very last second, and the umpire at first said he swung. What is with the umpires behind home plate not wanting to check the swings? Yeah, he did swing. I'm just saying. They take forever to do the check. Comes the 1-2. Come on, Trey. Trey chops that foul. Just foul. Comes the 1-2 pitch again here to Trey. Takes that up high and inside for ball 2. It is a bit chilly in here. Comes a 2-2. Takes that for ball 3. Here comes the 3-2. Takes that. Yo! 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 Trey, calm down. Calm down, Trey. Let me look at this pitch. Yo, how inside is that pitch? And you calling that a strike? There's Bryce. Upstairs for ball 1. Yo, that ball is inside and a half. Here comes the second pitch to Bryce. That's ball 2. Look at this pitch, fellas. Look at that pitch. Look at that pitch. Look at that pitch. Look at that pitch. Here comes the 2-0. That's inside. Oh, you're not calling that a strike, huh? Here comes the 3-0 to Harper. He's going to chop that to the left side, and he gets out of it. Farsighted and call a better game. It's just amazing. How are these umpires allowed to call the playoffs if they're this bad? That's what I need to know. How are you that bad at your job and you're getting a job in the playoffs? Well, that explains you because it's baseball. Here's Perdomo to lead it off. Takes that outside for strike one. Oh, shut up, Perdomo. That was a strike in the last inning. Oh, 1. Again for strike two. Comes the 0-2. Fouls that away. Comes the 0-2. Ball 1. Comes the 1-2. Swinging and a miss, strike 3. Good curveball there from Zack. Here comes Corbin Carroll for his second AB. Takes that for ball 1. Comes the 1-0. Inside for strike 1. Flyers second period looks like it's just about to get underway. Comes the 1-1 pitch here. Up high for ball 2. Carroll's being very patient in his ABs, looks like. Comes the 2-1. Inside for ball 3. Come on, Zack, don't walk him again. Here comes the 3-1. Carroll helps him out there by swinging at the inside fastball. 3-2 count again to Carroll. Wheeler's at 43 pitches so far. Did Dallas just score again? Yes, they did. Comes the 3-2. He's going to hit that up the middle. That's a base hit for Carroll. That's Carroll's second hit of the series. Here comes Ketel Marte with another runner on at first. Marte's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Comes first pitch. Inside, strike 1. Oof. Not a goal. Good goal allowed there by Arson. Comes the 1-0-1 pitch here to Marte. He just hacks that in and fouls it away. Comes the 0-2. Throws over to Carroll. He is safe. Marte will shoot that in the left field, but Marsh is there to make the catch. That'll be 2 outs. Here comes Moreno with a runner on first and 2 outs. Wheeler's at 47 pitches here. It'd be nice to keep it under 50 going into the 4th. So here's Moreno. Comes the first pitch to him. Carroll stays put. Moreno takes that for strike 1. Someone called a timeout. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Moreno. Carroll's doing a little shimmy. He doesn't go again. Moreno takes that low for ball 1. Come on. Here comes the 1-1 here to Moreno. This will be the 50th pitch for Zack. Carroll staying put again. Moreno shoots that to left. That'll be right at Brandon Marsh again. So exactly 50 pitches for Zack Wheeler after 3. Still a 2-0 Phillies lead. Come on, boys. Let's get some more offense on the board here. Yeah, I don't know why Carroll is so, like, just doesn't want to steal. Know what I mean? Well, I think both teams had the, probably had the game plan to make the pitchers work. Just because they know how shot the bullpens are. Well, technically, Hart played 4 games in a row, Sean. Well, I think it's to the case that Harrison eventually needs to get into a game. I think it's more the fact that Hart doesn't need a break and more that Harrison needs to get playing time. I think it's just that kind of situation. Here comes Alec Boehm. Alec Boehm's going to hit that right on the first pitch, the third. And can we take some pitches here, boys? Comes Stotty with 1 out. Takes that for strike 1. What was I just going to say earlier? Oh, they were talking about the game on Monday. So I guess game 6 is to be determined for the start time, even though the schedule does say 5, but it's determined on what the Astros and the Rangers do. So here comes the next pitch to stop. That's ball 1. So they're saying if the Astros win tomorrow, game 6 is at 8 o'clock. But if Texas forces a game 7, it'll be a 5 o'clock game on Monday, because they'll have game 7 on Monday for the Astros and the Rangers. Stott chops 1 the second. Yep, we are not having patient at bats anymore for some reason. Here comes first pitch to JT. Outside for ball 1. Comes first pitch, second pitch to JT. Wave at the pitch down low. Strike 1. Comes 1-1. 2-1. Comes 2-1 here to JT. 3-1. Comes 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Here comes the 3-2 to JT. He's going to line at the center field. That'll be the third out. Christian Walker to lead it off here in the fourth. First pitch to him. Fouls that pitch off. Comes the 0-1 to Walker. He does not. Does he hold up? He does not. It is an 0-2 count. Julio Jones' stat line: 5 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets a touchdown. I really would not be shocked. Here comes the 0-2 pitch here to Walker. And he does not hold up there. And he misses. That is a strikeout on 3 pitches there. Wonder if Penny plays? Nah, he's probably not going to play. You got to keep giving DeAndre Swift the rock, man. Here's Pavin Smith with 1 out. He's going to take that first pitch for strike 1. Saving Rashad Penny for the Cardinals game. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Pavin Smith. He's going to foul that pitch away, so it's 0-2. Yeah, Erson definitely has looked shaky today. Here comes the 0-2. And Smith strikes out on 3 pitches as well. 2 outs here in the fourth. I'm going to say something for the Eagles game tomorrow. It's obvious Jalen Hurts is probably going to get a touchdown. I think that's probably the safest bet you can make on the money line. What else? Here's Gurriel, first pitch to him. That's ball 1. Well, there goes the immaculate inning from Wheeler. Sadly. Kind of wanted that immaculate inning. I'll wait till the inning is over to talk about the Eagles. Comes the 1-0 pitch here to Gurriel. Gurriel hits that right over the glove of Stott and right. That'll be Castellanos will hold him to a single. Just hit it right over the glove of Stott. Stott was any taller, that's an out. Let's see, how far was Stott that from catching that? Yep, right off the tip of his glove. Yeah, Gurriel thought he was out. That's a ball Stott needs to make if it touches his glove. If it touches his glove, he needs to make that play. Here's Alec Thomas with 2 outs. Takes the outside pitch for strike 1. Yeah, it hit his glove. I think he didn't jump high enough for it. Comes a 60th pitch for Wheeler. 0-1 count to Thomas. Thomas swings and misses. Strike 2. Comes the 0-2 pitch here to Thomas. This will be the 61st pitch for Wheeler. Thomas pops it up. Bohm calls it off. And that'll be the inning. So every out Wheeler got this inning was out on 3 pitches in each at bat. Sadly, the Gurriel should have got out. Okay, here we go. So back to the Eagles. So like I said, Jalen Hurts, that's probably the safest bet you could make with him in an anytime touchdown. Tyreek Hill, probably an easy bet as well. What else? I'm trying to think of what else. DeAndre Swift, I think, will go for at least 50 yards rushing. At least 50. Jalen Carter back in the lineup. I think Jalen Carter gets a sack. I think I'm just trying to think of the secondary guys that are in the lineup. I'm not sure who's. I think the Eagles do get an interception. I'm not sure who it's going to be, but I think they'll get an interception. I think Devontae Smith has a much better game. I think he gets a touchdown. A.J. Brown's going to have another 100-yard, passing game, but I don't think he gets a touchdown. I try to rest my voice, David. Sometimes I talk a lot. Sometimes I just really try to focus on the thing. I try to say, sometimes, like, I just get into my feels, like, during an inning, like, I hated that inning so much, I'm just going to stay quiet. That's the way I feel sometimes. So, that's really it there. But I'm trying to think of other things for the game tomorrow that I think will happen. I think Hurts will have a much better game passing. I think it's just going to be a shootout tomorrow. I think just both secondaries are going to get torched. I feel like it's going to have to be one of those games that the Eagles want to win because I do not trust our banged up secondary against Tyreek Hill. I just don't. Tyreek Hill is just going to burn out everybody. 7, 8, 9 for this inning for the Phillies. Top of the fifth. Gallon's at 60 pitches here. Here's the first pitch to Castellanos. He will swing at that pitch. He sends it to center field. Thomas is going to make the catch, of course. Ball just died. Just couldn't get to the wall. That was probably the best swing Castellanos has put up in a while. Up here comes Brandon Marsh. Inside, way inside for ball one. Actually, no, Sean. According to Baseball Savant, that is not a home run in Philadelphia. It is a home run in 6 ballparks. Oriole Park, Progressive Field, Dodger Stadium, Miami, surprisingly, T-Mobile Park in Seattle, and Nationals Park. It is not a home run in Citizens Bank, according to Baseball Savant. Comes a 2-0 pitch here to Marsh. Marsh is going to rip that to right, but of course it's right at Carroll. Two hard hits in this inning and nothing rewarded for it. Here comes Rojas. Takes that for strike one. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Rojas. He's going to foul that off. My window open? Oh, Dallas is on a power play. Comes the 0-2. Way outside for ball one. Comes the 1-2. Rojas will chop that the third, and that'll be the final out. That was a very quick inning. That was like a 7-pitch inning. How hard did Marsh hit that ball? Marsh hit that at 105. Why would you pinch hit? Raiders versus Bears. Isn't Fields injured? So that'll probably be the game for the Raiders. Yeah, I think Fields got injured in his last game. Why would you pinch hit Stubbs? Well, it'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Diamondbacks here. First pitch to Longoria. Takes that for strike one. Well, I mean, David, the Arizona is not obligated to keep the roof open. If it's a hot day, they're gonna close it. What's the temperature in Arizona right now? Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Longoria. Gonna foul that pitch off 0-2. It's currently 93 in Arizona right now. It went up to 101 today. And the baseball can't force them to open the roof. It's their stadium. They may think they're not obligated to. Comes the 1-2. Fouls it off again. Comes the 1-2. 2-2 to Longoria. Well, it's been at least 100 degrees the past couple of days in Arizona, so it's 2-2 pitch here. Longoria swings and misses for strike 3. Wheeler just powers it by him. What kind of mad person would want to live in Phoenix? It's a dry heat. It's a dry heat. Here's Perdomo with 1 out. Outside. Ball 1. You don't want to live near Jonathan Cannon. Comes the 1-0 pitch here to Perdomo. That'll be strike 1. I wish I was able to tell better, but the behind the catcher camera angle helps. Not. Wheeler's at 69 pitches. Nice. Comes the 1-1. It's ball 2. Come on, Zack. Come on, Zack. Comes a 2-1. Come on, Zack. And Perdomo lines at the right. That'll be a base hit. Here comes Corbin Carroll, who is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Here's Carroll to right field. It's deep. And it's caught by Rojas. Thank God for the ballpark. Oh, thank God for that deep-ass ballpark. Up here comes Ketel Marte. First pitch swinging. He will ground it to Bryce and Stott. Good play by Stott there. Honestly, that's a very quick inning from Wheeler. I'll take that. So let's see Corbin Carroll's. He hit that 97 out the bat. It's a home run in 8 of 30 ballparks. Not a home run in Philadelphia. Wheeler's not done, Jazz. Oh, Flyers go to the power play. Can't tell what the got. Jazz, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Here's also something that I've You know, that looks... Every time I watch Perdomo at bat for the Diamondbacks, his batting stance and everything just reminds me way too much of Didi Gregorius. Does anyone else get that? What game postseason has he lasted 7? If you go 6 innings in every postseason start, why does it matter if he goes 7? If you have a bullpen that is supposed to shut things down, you don't need your starter going 7 innings consistently. The standard for quality starts as 6 innings and 2 earned runs or less. Here comes Kyle Schwarber to lead off the 6th. Comes the 1-0. Takes that for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch here from Gallen. And Schwarber launches deep to right. And that ball is gone. Phillies up 3-0. Schwarber hit that 114 off the bat. Here comes Trey Turner. He takes that for ball 1. Only a home run in 2 other parks. Actually, Sean, that's a home run in every ballpark. Just to be concise with you. Here comes the 1-0 pitch here to Trey Turner. He takes that for strike 1. Actually, Sean, that is a home run in every ballpark, just to let you know. It's an expected batting average of 1,000, and it's a 461 distance. Here comes the 1-1 to Trey Turner. He will chop that over the third. Longoria bobbles it a little bit, but he'll still have time to get Turner. Comes Bryce Harper. Bryce chops it foul. I mean, you can't blame Schwarber for that. He let off the inning. Comes the 0-1 to Bryce. Takes it for ball 1. Comes the 1-1. Fouls it off. At Wrigley, the wind knocks it down. Comes the 1-2 to Bryce. Takes that outside. Ball 2. Comes the 2-2 here to Bryce. Way upstairs for ball 3. Here comes the 3-2 here to Bryce. Fouls that pitch off. It would have been strike 3. Here comes the 3-2 pitch here to Harper. Bryce! 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 4-0! $112 off the bat. Harper staring down the Diamondbacks dugout. Yes, you did. You got that prediction right again, Sean. You did get that right. I wonder if the Diamondbacks try to get their bullpen up now. Bryce has tied Jason Ware for the most homers in Phillies postseason history with 11 in 28 games. Jesus Christ. Here comes Alec Bohm with an out. Takes that for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch here to Bohmer. Bohm swings at ball 2, so it's strike 1 instead. Here comes the 1-1. Inside for ball 2. Should be a 3-0 count, but Bohm had to swing at ball 2. Here comes a 2-1. 3-1. Bohm should have walked. Gallen looks a little bit derailed right now. Here comes the 3-1 here to Bohmer. Fouls that pitch away. It would have been strike 2 regardless. Diamondbacks are starting to stretch their bullpen out. No one up currently. Comes a 3-2 here to Bohm. Inside for ball 4. Bohm gets on. First walk of the game for the Phillies, or first walk of the game for Bohm. How many runs would you need to feel comfortable with the bullpen? I need a couple more runs here. You don't trust anyone in the bullpen right now. I don't blame you. Up here comes Bryson Stott with a runner on and 1 out. He will take that right on the low part of the plate for strike 1. Trust Taiwan Walker. Shut your mouth, Sean. Shut your mouth. Here comes the 0-1 pitch here to Stotty. Fouls that pitch away. 0-2. It would have been strike 2 regardless. Comes the 0-2 pitch incoming here to Bryson Stott. Fouls that pitch away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch here. Takes it way outside for ball 1. Yeah, they're making Gallen pitch this inning. .90 pitches for Gallen. Here comes the 1-2 to Stott. That's outside for ball 2. Fucking right, call it a ball. Comes the 2-2 here to Bryce and Stott. He's going to rope that the other way. That's going to be a base hit. That might get Bohm to third. Is he going? Nope, Bohm stays at second base. That might be the best call there. Good bet there by Stott. Stott's always off balance. You shut your mouth there, Sean. You shut your mouth. Yeah, that's a good call there by Bohm not going to third. He would have been hosed. Here comes JT with 2 runners on in and out. Come on, JT. Come on, JT. JT, and he's going to ground it to the inning double play. Classic JT Realmuto. Classic JT Realmuto. Classic JT unclutch Realmuto. Well, the Phillies do get 2 more runs in this inning. Off the bat of Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber. Solo shots there. Zack Wheeler will have a 4-run lead. When freaking Alec Bohm and Bryce and Stott work really good counts and really good at bats, JT swings at the first pitch and grounds into a double play to help them out of it. Gallen's probably going to go into the 7th inning just because that's how taxed the Diamondbacks bullpen is. I think Gallen's still going to go into the 7th. An important inning coming up for Wheeler. An important inning coming up for Zack Wheeler. I wouldn't even say that's unlucky. That's not even unlucky, MC. He hit it right to the fielder. There was no shift involved there. It was just like perfectly right to the fielder. That's all on JT. Yeah. Yeah, MC, it's just with the way the games have gone the past couple of days, a 4-run lead isn't safe. Right now, it's understandable for everyone to have trust issues. How much more innings does Wheeler? Wheeler, I think, needs to go at least 7 here. Wheeler needs to go 7 innings. So Moreno leads it off for the Diamondbacks. He will take that pitch for strike 1. Wheeler currently is at 73 pitches. If he can have a quick inning here, he'll set him up to go with the 7th. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Way inside for ball 1. Almost hit Moreno. He got out of the way. I think it's still 3-2 Dallas, Frank. Not Frank, Sean. Why did I say Frank? Why did I say Frank? What am I doing? What am I doing? I apologize, Sean. Oh, here's my cat. Here's my cat. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Moreno. That's strike 2. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, Shoki. Come on. Come on. Here's the cat. Here she is. Her butt's to the camera. Here comes the 1-2 pitch here to Moreno. He swings and misses. That's strike 3. Nah, she wants to go in the window. She wants to go into the window. Yeah, go ahead. Jump up. Jump up. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. She's like standing halfway. She's like 2 paws on the window, 2 paws on the desk. Nope, never mind. She's back on the desk. Hello. 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 Do you want to say hi to the camera? Say hi to the camera. Hello. Hello. Here comes Christian Walker. He swings and misses at a pitch way inside. Strike 1. Come here. No, don't knock over my water bottle. Psst, psst, psst. Look in the window again. Here you go. There you go. Good girl. She's now currently in the window behind me. Well, not directly behind me, to my left. Christian Walker. That's gonna be a fair ball for him. That'll be a double. Marsh will hold him to second. Come on, Zack. Hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Yep, that's just a hanging slider that just stayed in there. Walker got a nice piece of wood on it. Come here. She's now staring at me from my air conditioner unit. Here comes Pavin Smith with a guy on second. Swings and misses at the curveball for strike 1. Come here. Yep, she jumps down. Now she's under my desk. She is now under the desk. She is now trying to paw my chair. Can you not do that? Can you not do that? Here comes the 0-1 pitch here to Pavin Smith. He's going to chop that foul. Yeah, from what it looks like, the Flyers aren't playing a bad game. It's just, you know, Dallas has just put a couple of goals in there. Come on, Zack. Come on, Zack. 83rd pitch here. Pavin Smith takes that. JT, why? JT just couldn't find a ball that bounced right in front of him, and Walker gets the third because of it. That's all on JT. I did not name my cat Ristolainen. Did not name my cat. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Smith. He's going to chop that foul again. Wheeler's definitely not going to get out of this inning without being at 90 pitches. Wheeler's calling for another ball. Yo, ump, let him throw the ball away. He wants a new ball. Let him throw the ball away. Jesus fucking Christ. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, and he gets Pavin Smith the swing and miss for strike 3. Wheeler can still get out of this inning scoreless. Just needs to get, what is it, Gurriel next? Where is she? I think my cat left. Yeah, I think she left. She went to explore. So it's Gurriel up with 2 outs and a runner on third. Wheeler at 85 pitches. This will be the 86th here. First pitch to Gurriel. Inside for ball 1. He did not. He did. He was able to hold his swing, so it's still ball 1. Here comes the 87th pitch, the 1-0 count here, the Gurriel. Takes that for strike 1. Come on, Zack. Just need one more out here, man. Comes the 1-1. Takes that inside for ball 2. Come on, Zack. Come on, Zack. Come on, Zack. Got to throw strikes here, man. Got to throw strikes. You got to challenge. Comes the 2-1 pitch. 89th pitch of the game for Wheeler. Swing and a miss by Gurriel there. It's 2-2. Chased a fastball up and outside. Come on. Let's get out of this. Get out of this, Wheeler. You just need one more pitch here. One more good pitch. Get out of this inning. Come on. Come on. 2-2 pitch incoming. This will be the 90th pitch for Wheeler. That is ball 3. Down in the dirt. Good block by JT. Come on, Zack. This has got to be your best pitch of the game here. You got to challenge. You cannot afford to go outside the zone, in my opinion. And you don't want Thomas coming up. Come on. Get out of this inning before Thomas comes up. 3-2 pitch incoming, 91st pitch. And Gurriel fouls that away. Getting into very dangerous territory with the pitch count. Come on. Come on. Come on. 3-2 pitch, 92nd pitch for Wheeler. Gurriel hits at the center, and Rojas tracks it well, makes the catch. Good play there by Johan Rojas. Gurriel did barrel it, but it stayed in the ballpark. Big stuff there from Yeah, we're gonna name your cat Samula. That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie if I've ever seen one. Yeah, Brian Anderson is having trouble with some fly balls today. The broadcast is always going to be terrible with TBS. It just is. I always thought Brian Anderson was good, but when I've been watching this series on TBS, he is not good. There's just like such a bias towards the other teams for some reason. I have no idea why. Yeah, I think Wheeler's still going to get the 7th inning. The benefit it is 7, 8, and 9 on the lineup for the Diamondbacks, but it's gonna have to be a freaking NBA opens up on Tuesday. When is the Sixers' first game? TK get hurt. When's the Sixers' first game? Let me see. Sixers, they play Thursday. Oh, God. I think it's to the fact that TBS, their studios is based out in Atlanta, and the Atlanta Braves is the reason that TBS is even like a major baseball studio to begin with. So, because the Braves always used to broadcast on TBS themselves, like that used to be one of their home networks. So there's probably a little bias there. But even though Brian Anderson, I think he's the freaking Brewers announcer. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Castellanos. Hey, you would think that Brian Anderson would be biased towards the Phillies then because the Diamondbacks beat the Brewers. You would think that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Castellanos. That's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Castellanos, and he strikes out. Here comes Brandon Marsh with 1 out. Takes that inside for ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch right here. The Marshy. Swings and misses. Strike 1. I gotta pee eventually. I gotta pee eventually. 1-1 pitch here. Up high for ball 2. Eyes closed. 2-1 pitch. Marsh swings at that changeup. It's 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Marsh hits that the other way. That's going to get through, and that'll be a base hit. Marsh is going to stay put at first base. He thought about to. Made a good decision there. Good shit there by Marshy. Just push it the other way. That's what you got to do. Why do you keep saying eyes closed, Jazz? Oh, never mind. You don't keep saying it. You only said it once. For some reason, I saw it pop up again. Sealer, what a nice freaking hit. Jesus Christ. Alvarado is up in the bullpen. Oh, 1 pitch to Rojas. Marsh is trying to steal, and he's going to be safe. Marte tried to fake it like it got by him. Here comes the 0-2. Ball 1. Come on, Rojas. Just try to find something here, man. Come on, Johan. And Rojas cannot hold up there. He strikes out. Here comes Kyle Schwarber with a guy on second. Yep, Alvarado is up in the bullpen for the Phillies, but I do think Wheeler is up. They're going to intentionally walk Schwarber to get the Trey Turner. Makes sense. Make him pay, Trey. Make him pay. Here comes the first pitch to Turner. He's going to swing at the first pitch and chop it. Okay, boys, I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. Hopefully my cat doesn't try to steal my chair. Because sometimes she does that. It's really going to depend on the pitch count, Sean. I think Wheeler's going to have a short leash this inning. That's just what I'm thinking. Just because Alvarado's already up in the bullpen. Yeah, Wheeler's pitching the 7th. Yeah, the question is Zack Wheeler going to finish this inning? We have no idea. So here's Alec Thomas to lead it off. And Thomas sends it to right, and it's gone. Now is Rob just going to pull the trigger already? What's up, BJ? How you doing? Here's Longoria. He pops that up on the first pitch. Comes Perdomo. First pitch to him. He's trying to bunt, but he takes that for ball. Wheeler's still throwing 96. Yeah, Wheeler's still pitching. Here comes the 1-0. And Perdomo. Nice play by Stotty. Oh my, what a play. What a play, Stott. What a play, Stotty. Woo. Stake takes away a single there. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. What a play by Stott. Up here comes Corbin Carroll. Takes that first pitch for strike one. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to Carroll. Takes it for ball one. Now Hoffman's up in the bullpen too. Here comes the 1-1 to Carroll. He pops that one up. So Wheeler is going to get out of this 7th inning. Wheeler is going to get out of this 7th inning. He allows the home run, but he gets through 7. Honestly, besides the homer, that was the quickest inning Zack has probably thrown all game. MC, Wheeler needed to go 7 today because your bullpen's just that gassed. I'm even very concerned using Alvarado on a 3rd game in a row just because heebie-jeebies, in my opinion. I would like to get the run back, though. Jazz, a quality start is 6 innings and 2 earned runs or less. That's a quality start. You can literally look up the definition of a quality start. It is 6 innings and 2 earned runs or less. That has been the definition of a quality start and will always be the definition of a quality start. I don't remember a quality start ever being 7 innings. Here comes Bryce to lead it off against the lefty. He's going to chop it on the first pitch. And Marte bobbles the ball, and Bryce will be safe at first. I'll take that. Marte just booted it. Marte got it in the glove. He just booted it on the relay to his hand. Yeah. I think he tried to rush the play. Yeah. Comes Alec Bohm. Alec Bohm will probably repay that with a double play. Takes that right down the middle for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Pitches over to Bryce. Nothing going on there. Comes the 0-1 pitch this time. Bohm's going to rip that one in the center field, but it's going to be right at Thomas. Who starts on Monday for the Phillies? That'll be Nola. Oh, Dallas just scored again, so it's 4-2. Comes the next pitch to Stott. Takes that one for strike one. Comes the 0-1. Stott fouls it off. Yeah, Nola's going to... Okay, so Hoffman's the only guy up in the bullpen, so Hoffman's most likely the guy that's getting the 8th. Here comes the 0-2 pitch here to Stotty. Throws over to Bryce just to check. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Way upstairs for ball one. Comes the 0-1-2 here to stop. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And we got another shorty break for the Flyers. And they don't score. Who was that? I think that was Atkinson. Who's Michael? You talking about, Loyalist? Who's Michael? Diamondbacks are going to the bullpen. Oh, Flyers score shorthanded regardless. It's Travis Konechny. Lorenzen is not pitching in a close game, man. Lorenzen is not pitching in this close game. I'll say for one thing, the Flyers had definitely dominated on the penalty kill. Oh, what a play by Sanheim. What a play by Sanheim. So Konechny has 2 goals in this game. 2 shorties, to be exact. Loyalists, the Flyers are losing. Flyers are losing 4-3. MC, it's 4-3 now. It's 4-3. Oh, the Flyers might get another shorthanded chance here. Oh, God. They just tied it. Another shorthanded goal. What the hell are the Flyers? It's tied now. Sean Walker with the shorty. 2 shorties, 2 Ks for Sean Walker. The Flyers seriously have 3 shorthanded goals in this game. What the fuck does that? What the fuck? They have 4 shorthanded goals in the last 2 games. I have no idea what the record for shorthanded goals in a game is. There's JT to face Frias. And swings at the first pitch and fouls it right off Moreno's head. Jesus Christ, this guy cannot catch a break but getting hit in the head. The NHL record is 4, Sean. They're technically 1 away. The NHL record is 4 by the Winnipeg Jets back in '95 against the Canucks. That's the record. Comes the 0-1 pitch here to JT. Throws over to Harper. Nothing there. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Here comes the next pitch to JT. 1-1 pitch. JT! Go! 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 Yeah! 2-run shot, JT! 2-run shot, JT! Oh my God, JT did something! JT did something! He gives the Phillies a 5-run cushion. Oh! Phillies have 3 home runs tonight. Schwarber, Harper, and a 2-run shot from JT. And Castellanos swings at the first pitch and grounds out to end the inning. Classic. What did I say? Yeah, I think I did say the Phillies needed at least 6 runs last night. I did say that. And for Zack Wheeler to go 7 innings. I said 7 innings scoreless, but I'll take 7 innings and 1 earned run. That's perfectly fine. Good shit there from JT, man. Good shit there from JT. So Hoffman's getting the 8th. Let's see what happens. Everyone's saying that the JT hitting a home run is karma for Arizona fans doing the wave. Well, sorry, I'm like rewatching the part of the stream right now just to see what happened. Now, will the Flyers and Dallas Stars go to OT? That is the real question. Oh, Dallas almost scored. Holy shit. Harrison can't cover up. Flyers do have the puck, though. This is definitely shaping up for the Flyers to be a late goal ball buster for Dallas to win. Oh, here comes Hoffman to pitch the eighth here. Starts it off with a strike to Marte. Comes the 0-1. Marte will hit that to right field. Castellanos, it just falls right in front of him. That'll be a base hit for Marte. So Marte's hitting streak in the postseason stays alive. Here comes Moreno. Comes first pitch. Ball one. Come on, Jeff. We need a nice inning here, man. Here comes the 1-0 pitch here to Moreno. Come on, Jeff. We need you here, man. Strike one. Down in the corner. Comes the 1-1. Fouls that pitch away. 1-2. He ha 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 hoo. He ha ha. Hoo he he he. Hoo ha ha hoo ha ha ho. Did the Flyers just score? Comes the pitch to Moreno. He swings and misses. Did the Flyers just score? No. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Wedgwood made the save. Bobby Brink trying the wraparound again. He almost got it again. Okay, here comes Christian Walker with one out and a man on first. Randy Johnson's in the house. Here comes the pitch to Walker. Walker fouls that. Way foul. Goes into the upper deck. There's a minute and 40 left in this game for the Flyers and the Stars. A minute and 40 left until overtime. Flyers are still pressing to get the game-winning goal, possibly. Here comes the 0-1 pitch here to Christian Walker from Jeff Hoffman. Walker lifts that into the air. Bryson Stott is calling it off. He makes the catch. That'll be 2 outs. Tired of the Flyers getting pity points. Boys, don't worry. It's only Game 5 into the season. The Flyers started off 3-1 last year, and look where they ended up. They're going to come back down to earth. I think about it right now. John Tortorella, with the way that he handles his training camp, I think the Flyers, they get better prepared to start the season than most teams. They'll come back down to earth. Here's Pavin Smith with 2 outs. Here comes the 1-0 pitch here to Pavin Smith. Swing and a miss, the curveball, or the slider, whatever. Oh yeah, I keep up with Michkov's stats on a daily basis. The kid is electric. The kid's a stud. The kid's a fucking stud. The kid is the next franchise icon for this Flyers team. Here comes the 1-1. Right on the corner for strike 2. Guys, I'm debating right now if I want to go downstairs and get one of the slices of chocolate cake that I have. Sean, do I do that? And in between these innings, do I go down and get a piece of chocolate cake? I need Sean's confirmation. Here comes the 1-2 pitch here, I think. And Pavin Smith's going to ground that right to Bryson Stott. That'll be the inning. Good shit there from Jeff Hoffman. Sean, do I go and get that piece of chocolate cake now so I can eat it through these 2 half innings? Because I also need to refill my water, so I kind of want to use that as an excuse as well. Sean, I need your confirmation. Sean, I need your confirmation. I need the Sean Fitzpatrick confirmation. Someone says yes. Thriller says yes. Eagles fan says no. And then Sean says no, grab a Twinkie. I don't have Twinkies. I don't like Twinkies. I don't like Twinkies. Well, I'm going to go with Natural Born Thriller. I'm going to get my piece of chocolate cake and also refill my water bottle. Guys, I will be right back. I'll be like 2 minutes tops. Oh boy, we got overtime. We got overtime, boys. We got OT, boys. Here comes Brandon Marsh in a 1-2 count. I got my nice little chocolate cake slice. We're good for a little bit. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Stoddy. That's Stoddy Marshy. Flyers. I'll probably just do this Flyers game right here. Flyers are keeping the possession game going for themselves here. Cam York hands it off to Sean Couturier. Hands it back over to Cam York. Up, he has time and space. He has room. Misses short side. Flyers get the puck back. They'll retain possession. 3:50 left in overtime. Flyers keeping that puck possession in the offensive zone. Playing close quarters here, though. A little too close for comfort, in my opinion, there. They still have possession. I think that's Sanheim with the puck. He moves in. Pulls back, waiting for some help. Sanheim trying to get some space. Sanheim rolling with the puck. Tries to send it to the point. Nothing going there. And the Stars have a 2-on-1 going the other way. Sanheim trying to do a little too much with the puck there. Oh, what a save by Ersson. The Oilers have no prospects, man. Can't ask the Oilers for anything. What a glove by Ersson. What a glove by Ersson. Dallas Stars win the offensive zone draw, but the Flyers do get the puck back. It looks like, yep, Cam Atkinson with the puck, hands it over to the defenseman. Flyers get the possession back. Flyers, they have a chance to go any other way, but they missed the pass. Rojas getting himself a nice 9th inning base hit. There you go, Johan. There you go, Johan. Flyers ice the puck. It'll be an offensive zone in there. It'll be a defensive zone face-off thanks to the icing. Stars definitely bringing out their top guys. Who is a suitor for Carter Hart? I have no idea. If I'm thinking about a possible... Oh, Jesus. Up, and Dallas left Joe Pavelski wide open in the right in front of Ersson, and he wins the game. Damn. Icing comes back to haunt the Flyers. They lose, but they get the loser point. Still, for the Flyers, that's a really good game. That is a really good game. I don't care that they lost. They played a really good game. They played their fucking hearts out. I'm trying to think of the best possible situation for Hart if they were to trade him. I think the Kings are the best possible position because they do not have a starting goalie. I think the Kings are the best bet there, in my opinion. Yeah, they just left Pavelski way open there. Flyers lose the face-off. Couturier gets tied up, loses his man, and Pavelski just left all by himself. Yeah, it was a fun game. They played well. They played well. Ersson didn't have a good game, though. Comes the 0-1 to Schwarber. Takes that for 1-1. And Rojas, somehow Rojas missed the tag. Somehow Rojas avoided that tag. Yeah, it's a good game by the Flyers. So the next broadcast for the Flyers is... The next NBC broadcast for the Flyers is next Saturday. Because I think they're on national television the next 2 games. Comes the 1-1 to Schwarber. Takes that for ball 2. Because I think Tuesday Tuesday is that fucking 11 p.m. game against Vegas because the NHL is doing that where every single team plays on Tuesday, and they're doing like their own little NFL Red Zone thing on ESPN Plus. And then the Flyers on Thursday at home against Minnesota are another ESPN Plus exclusive game. Comes to 2-1 the Schwarber. He's going to rip that, and that'll be a double play. Oh, Sir Anthony's coming out. I did see Lorenzen up in the pen. I did see Lorenzen, but it's going to be Sir Anthony to close the game. It's Sir Anthony Jazz. Sir Anthony is getting the call for the 9th. Just going to make the thumbnail for the post-game recap. It's a really good question, David. I have no idea how he didn't get picked off there. I'm going to find a picture here to use for the Diamondbacks. Zack Gallen used to be for the Marlins? I never knew that. Gurriel's going to hit that one right to Brandon Marsh for the first out. Nice quick out there to start the 9th for Sir Anthony. Here comes Alec Thomas. He chops that one foul. First pitch, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch here to Alec Thomas. He's going to foul that off again. What time is it right now? It's 10:52. Maybe like 11. Comes the 0-2 pitch to Thomas. That'll be ball one. Thomas swings and misses for strike three. That'll be 2 outs in the inning for Sir Anthony. Loyalist, stop. Stop with your jokes. I think this is good for Sir Anthony to get some confidence in his pitches. Comes the 1-1 pitch to Longoria, way outside for ball two. Inside for ball three. Three-one pitch to Longoria. He walks him. Here's Perdomo with a runner on and 2 out. Takes it right on the corner for strike one. Comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there. 0-2. Dbacks down to their last strike. Comes the 0-2. That's going to be a chopper, and Sir Anthony just... Oh. Sir Anthony. Yeah, Sir Anthony's pissed at himself for that. Come on, man. Oh boy, Ranger Suarez and Matt Strom are warming up in the bullpen. Oh, Rob's taking him out. Is Rob really going to bring in Ranger to face Carroll? Rob's going to bring in Ranger to face Carroll. Oh, never mind. No, okay, it's not Ranger, it's Strom. It's going to be Strom to face Carroll. Just prolong this fucking game. Come on, man. His Eddie leads safe with this bullpen. Well, this is giving me time to finish my cake. Slice. Comes first pitch here to Carroll. Can we finish this off, please? That'll be strike one. Come on. Oh, one pitch. Carroll's gonna foul that away. 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch. Moment of truth. Carroll's gonna foul that away. Wait, Bo might have it. Bo might have it. No, he does not. Yep, here comes the 0-2 pitch again to Corbin Carroll. Can Strom finish the job here? Next pitch, way outside for ball 1. Comes next. Way upstairs for ball. Come on, Strom. Here comes the 2-2 pitch here to Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss. Strom gets him. Phillies take a 3-2 series lead going back to Philly for Game 6. They're 1 win away from going to the World Series for a second straight season. They bounce back from games 3 and 4. Offense comes out today. Zack Wheeler gives them a huge start, and you take a 3-2 series lead. The most important thing you could have done there. Most important thing you could have done there. So, okay, boys, we're going to end this stream right now. We'll reconvene in around 11, between 11:10 and 11:15 for the post-game stream, okay? Between 11:10 and 11:15 for the post-game stream. So, thank you guys for joining the watch party. I'll see you in a few minutes.